When it comes to being creative, there are many mediums to work with. Here in the Lapidary room at Jonanco Hobby Shop, there's a great enthusiasm for rocks.
I just think the variation in rock is so great because you never know what you're going to get from the outside.
Nobody's seen it since God made it. And you get some awful strange and appealing designs.
Basically, you start out with a rock that you've found attractive or someone's given to you. And they've got rock cutting machines that will cut them into slabs for you. And then it's just a series of grinders that you use.
Chris Osler first learned about the opportunities at Jonanco Hobby Shop when his grandparents used to bring him here as a child.
They were some of the original members who helped build this place. And so I've always sort of had the connection that way. And then, after my grandfather passed away, I inherited some of the rocks that he had. And every time I come to Nanaimo, I try to come in and work on a few different stones that my grandfather gave me.
Jonanco is a non-profit society that was established in 1974 by a group of volunteers. The property, located at the end of White Rapids Road, was donated by one of the original members, John Colwell, and the name, Jonanco, derived from John and Company. Though it started out with a group of rock enthusiasts who wanted a dedicated space to pursue their hobby, it has grown to include various crafters and tools for many mediums.
You might come in one week and work with wood, and the next week you might come and do rock, or you might go upstairs and learn about wire wrapping or any of the other knitting and crocheting. And it's, lots of talented people come here.
We're all a bit crazy down here.
You got to be crazy to belong to this
We
club.
have a disease, Don and I, called rock pox, and I have a certificate to prove it.
We don't have much to do with the quilters, but they are part of the organization, and they do contribute a lot. They provide quilts and things for people like the RCMP, people in need.
Jonanco is something that I found really amazing when I moved to Nanaimo about 10 years ago. That there was a place here where if you didn't have the equipment at home, or you had downsized and didn't have space for your equipment anymore, you could come here. Now I'm making a loom for my daughter, a weaving loom, and toys for grandchildren. So, it's one of these places, if it doesn't matter what age you are, just come on down here, doesn't matter what you know, we will teach you.
The knowledge is unbelievable. You have folks who've been doing this stuff for 50, 60, 80 years.
The idea is to teach them how to do this in the hopes that they will pass on their knowledge from some of us older fellows that are soon to leave the scene. Actually, I guess I am the oldest member. Hopefully this place will continue on for years after my demise.
Though their sign that was recently updated was often recognized by passerbys, somehow this little gem full of opportunities has kept pretty hidden.
One of the best kept secrets in Nanaimo, as a matter of fact.
It does actually kind of amaze me that people don't know what this place is. I mention it to folks and they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's been here since like the early 70s, right? It's, anybody who likes to work with their hands, you should be out here enjoying yourself.
Jonanco hopes to gain new members and encourages anyone interested in being creative as a hobby to check them out, either online or by a pre-arranged tour. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Kelly Robinson.